Hey, Brett Curry here. Welcome to the Marketing That Works video series. Today's video is called The Marketer's Secret. And I believe that if you get a hold of this one concept, and if you become really good at this, it's going to make a huge impact on your business. I believe the concept we're going to talk about today will separate the winners from the losers, okay? And I encourage you to share this with your team, share this with your network, because if you get a hold of this, good things will happen, I promise. Now, I'm actually recording this video from my daughter's room. This is my 6-year-old daughter's room. Behind me is a wall we've converted into a chalkboard wall because my daughter loves to color. She loves to create art. She's always drawing me pictures and cutting out things, and usually this wall is filled with various hieroglyphics, and it's clean today for the video. But I'm broadcasting from this room because I believe it illustrates a good point, the point that I want to share with you today. And I want to start off by saying we all probably know people who are great with kids, and we know people who are terrible with kids, people that kids run from, okay? And I believe there's an important marketing lesson in there, okay? Think about the person who is like a kid magnet, okay? They're usually lots of fun. They usually get down on the kid's level, and they talk to the kid about what's important to them. So if it's a girl, they're talking about playing dress-up, or they're talking about princesses, or they're talking about adventures, they're talking about tea parties, they're talking about looking pretty or makeup. If it's a little boy, then they're talking about blowing things up, or lizards, or snakes, or sports, or whatever. You don't approach a kid and say, "Johnny, let me tell you how much money I lost this month in my 401k. Okay, immediately the eyes would glaze over, the kid would check out, that conversation would be over. And so the principle that I want to share with you today, the principle that I think will really help your business, and what I view as the marketer's secret, is a strange word, I know, for marketing, but it's empathy. Empathy, I believe, is the marketer's secret. And what I mean by that is you need to understand your market. You need to know your market better than your competition. You need to know what moves them. You need to know what inspires them. You need to know what gets them going. You need to know what it's going to take to get them to reach for their wallet. You need to know their hot buttons. You need to be able to speak their language. Just like an adult who really connects with kids, gets on their level and speaks their language. See, the adult that talks about work or their 401k, kids don't care about that. Well, the marketer that talks about their stuff, people don't care about that either. So you need to connect with your audience, talk about what they care about, speak directly to them. But all of that stems from, that's only going to be effective if you have empathy, if you really understand your marketplace. Now the great thing for you and I as marketers is that it's never been easier to understand your market because of the various tools and resources that we have available through social media, through various online platforms for surveying our customers. We can know real time what's moving our customers, what inspires them, what they're interested in right now, what the hot topics are. It's never been easier to be a marketer than right now. But let me tell you, if you don't have empathy, if you don't know your market, and if you don't know how to connect with them, then you're not going to be successful. But if, all things being equal, if you know your market better than your competition, then you'll win.